Mulwarrie, it's 60 kilometres from our Comet Vale project in the goldfields of Western Australia, so about 100 k's north of Kalgoorlie, granted mining leases. Earlier this year, we announced a 350,000 ounce mineral resource estimate update on the project. That was about a 4 times increase on the previous resource, and I think we increased the grade by 30 to 40% as well in this increase, and the results that we've put out subsequent to Mulwarrie are all outside of this resource, demonstrating high grades continuing at depth, and I think there's some really great upside potential for Mulwarrie that we're going to be getting into in the short term. Partially answered that in the last one, I think, but very similar. In fact, we've had some of the highest grade intercepts outside of the resource in the last couple of months, some plus 200 gram meter intercepts there at depth, which is great. And in terms of the growing resource, we've put out that we'll be starting drilling in November this year, 2025, in Mulwarrie, with a view to potentially doubling the resource size at Mulwarrie again. And very much so looking forward to getting back out there. I guess additions, the recent leadership team additions, just bolstering the leadership team to allow Gorilla to accelerate into its next phase of growth as a company, and that is with a view to doing something with these exciting high-grade discoveries that we've made in the goldfields at a record gold price on projects that are on granted mining leases. So really it's all about setting Gorilla up for the next phase of its growth. Fundamentally, we're moving ahead with both sides of things. So we're moving ahead with exploration, and we're moving ahead already with permitting and development on these projects. So we're doing both things. We're still growing our resources, and we're still pushing all three projects ahead with regards to permitting and studies and getting them in shape to get mining. So we don't have a time frame wrapped around development beginning yet. It's a little bit earlier in the days, but we're moving ahead as quickly as we can. I guess I can talk a little bit to the strategy that we unveiled in our most recent announcement, which was yesterday, when we announced the excellent additions to our teams with Craig Jones and Jared Ramadan coming in, and Daniel Kendall coming in as CFO. In addition to that, we sort of laid out our growth strategy, which is very closely aligned with how we reward our employees. So all of our employees are really strategically aligned with the growth that we want to see for our shareholders. And these key things were $1 share price, 3 million ounce resource growth, and then resource growth to 5 million ounces. And the other key thing at the moment in the industry is making sure we can actually retain quality staff that we've got as well. So there was also a bit about retention of staff in those employee schemes. And then so really over the next 6 to 12 months, it's a case of really hammering down and building those resources. So we've got our next resource update coming out November, December this year from Comet Vale, and we'll probably do a little one for Mulwarrie at the same time. That's going to be quite a major resource update. We've already announced nearly 650,000 ounces of additional resources this year, actually in the last 6 months. And we think that this next resource update for Comet Vale in November, December will be the biggest one we've done so far. And then as we've talked to already, it's about driving the studies and permitting forward. That's really kicking off right now with Craig Jones and Jared Ramadan joining the team, and really going to be driving that forward. And then additional resource growth milestones middle of next year as well. So or everything pushing the company really quickly forward, like you say, in record gold prices, but also very importantly on granted mining leases in the heart of the gold fields, with lots of infrastructure around all of our projects. So we're in a really good spot moving forward.